Visit CCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. I'm very excited because today I finally will publish a Kabutops deck with Maxie's, Garchomp, and Gallade as a support. So a lot of actually subscribers ask, dude, can you build a Kabutops deck? You did well with that Aerodactyl deck with the fossils, and yeah, I actually decided to build a Kabutops. But as you can see, it does not contain Omastar and Omastar Break. This is the first thing, because without Battle Compressor, it's going to be difficult to be able to find opportunity to play both of them. I mean, it's possible, but trust me, it's not like with the Battle Compressor. So that's pretty much all that I should say. Kabutops, very special card. I mean, it's evolution from Kabuto, of course, the first time introduced into Generation 1 Fossil. It can actually, it have 150 HP, it have two attacks. Double Course Energy Cling, 50 damage. Heal from this Pokemon the same amount of the damage you did to your opponent active Pokemon. So pretty much, if you have Double Course, you're going to hit for 50, heal to 50. But if you have Strong Energy and Strong Energy, you're going to hit for 90 and heal 90 damage. X Scissors, one Fighting Energy, one Double Course Energy, 80 plus 60 if you get heads. So you can hit for 140, 180, 160, depending on how many strong energies you have. But since I only run 2 strong energies in this build, and probably you're just going to say, well, dude, you're crazy, you need to have 4 strong energies in your deck. I'm going to tell you just the one thing, have a big chance it's going to be to have 6 or maybe 5 non-strong energies in your deck, and have the big possibilities to use Aero Blitz turn 1 for 40 and to be able to search your deck with Talonflame. So I guess it's very important to set up. It's not important to hit for like 1-hit knockout, because we can always exchange prize for 2 prizes if you play against EX deck. If you're going to play against non-EX decks like fast decks, like for example Greninja Breaks, probably this deck will not have chance to beat Greninja Break. I mean, I even included some cards like a Hex Maniac for that deck, but trust me, it's just impossible to beat Greninja Break once it's able to roll on with this build. So basically, 4 copies of a Kabutops. I should say Kabutops is going to be our main attacker, but we of course have some backup attackers. We have one Garchomp with a Bite Off and Turbo Assault who can actually help us to hit maybe those EX Pokemons for like 180 with 1 strong energy with a Bite Off without flipping a coin. And of course, it can help us to accelerate some energies with Turbo Assault. And on the other side, we also have a Gallade with a Premonition. So once during our turn, we can actually look at the top 5 cards of our deck and pretty much put them in any order we really like. So we can rearrange the top 5 cards, and with the sensitive play, we can go for 130 or 170 with 2 strong energies. Basically, if we play Lysandre or any kind of supporter card at this turn, so it's pretty damn good. And of course, 4 copies of Talonflame with the Aero Blitz, so we can start with it, and one Klefki. Why do I have just the 1 freaking Klefki right here? Because the game will not allow you, it's against the rule to run a deck without basic Pokemon. You need to have at least 1 copy of basic Pokemon because your deck is not legal for the play. So that's the reason why I built 1 Klefki. And also, Wonderlock is not that bad. I mean, against any Mega Evolution deck, it can actually give you a turn of play without taking any damage to your active Pokemon of Klefki. And of course, with multiple Puzzle of Times, with two time playing Puzzle of Times and grabbing 2 more times Klefkis, you can have 3 turns in total replaying those Klefkis. So basically, in my opinion, it's pretty damn good. So 15 Pokemons, as you can see, 35 trainer cards and 10 energies. So let's go with trainer cards. So of course, 4 copies of Doom Fossil Kabuto. So I mean, you can go just straight away with Maxie. You can focus getting Maxie, but trust me, if you're not able to get turn 2 Maxie, you're gonna be screwed. So you don't have Battle Compressor, you just need to go on the pure luck. And at least with the Doom Fossil, there is a tiny chance. I mean, bottom 7 cards, if we can find Kabuto, we can put it onto the bench with the Doom Fossil. So 4 copies of Doom Fossil, 4 opportunity to get that. Also, 2 copies of Fossil Excavation Kit can replay back in our hand 2 copies of more of those Doom Fossils, and basically we can put them back into our hand and replay again those Kabutos. On the other side, with the Puzzle of Time and Super Rod, we can always repeat that and basically recycle those Kabutos, actually, not Kabutops. Of course, one Enhanced Hammer is just a tech. I mean, with 4 copies of Puzzle of Time, it can be 3 copies of Enhanced Hammers instead of the 1. Against current meta with so many basically strong energies, double cores energies, double dragon energies, special Pokemon, special energies in play, Enhanced Hammers definitely have a lot of sense. 1 copy of Escape Rope, it's always good because you never know if you're going to find a Glaceon in the active position, or maybe, I don't know, any kind of the Pokemon you actually just want to avoid. But trust me, having Escape Rope, it's pretty much always good because you can always maybe force your opponent to promote low HP Pokemon like a Shaymin, and you can just go straight away with, for example, Bite Off for like 160 and knock him out for last 2 prize cards. 2 copies of Fossil Excavation Kit, as I mentioned earlier, to replay those Doom Fossils. 4 copies of Puzzle of Time. So 4 copies of Piece of Puzzle, if you, it's pretty much you need to play them at the same time. If you don't want to play Piece of Puzzle at the same time, probably you're not going to have a good time, because I really hate, and it's really frustrating to me when I play Puzzle of Time and when I don't have 2 copies of Puzzle of Time at the same time. The more frustrating thing is when I get Professor Sycamore in my turn 1 and 2 copies of Piece of Puzzles. So that's the most depressive thing I can actually get playing this game. So also 1 copy of Special Charge will help you to recycle those strong energies and double cores energies. 1 copy of Super Rod will also help you to recycle just the basic energies if you need. And of course those Kabutos, and of course Kabutops. The most important thing, of course, again, with 4 copies of Piece of Puzzles, we can have more Special Charge or more Super Rods, depend on, of course, the game plan, and of course of the game strategy, and against what type of the deck, against what type of the deck we play at the moment, and of course on our resources in the Discord pile. 4 Ultra Balls, it will help us a lot to get that Maxis. So trust me, with Aero Blitz you can easily grab Ultra Balls, and with 2 copies of Ultra Balls and, for example, V-Seeker in your hand, you can easily set up that Maxi without any problem. 1 copy of Hex Maniac, of course, it's going to help us against those Greninja breaks and any other deck that actually run on abilities, but it's a pretty good disruptive card, trust me. 1 copy of Lysandre, just pretty much straight away go for the knockout. 1 Maxis Hidden Ball Trick. Maybe I should go with double copy. I just decided to go with a single one. You can definitely add another one, because if Maxis is priced, probably we are going to have a very, very bad time with the single Maxi. So getting another Maxi in play, it's definitely going to be good. So you should definitely think about that. You should definitely test a little bit with the 2 copies of Maxis. I still think 1 is good, because we are just looking forward to bring that Garchomp and the Gallade as a tech cards, and running 2 copies of Maxis at some point might not be that good, but as I mentioned earlier, you can definitely think about adding another Maxi. 3 copies of N, because there are no Trainer's Mails in this build, as you can see, so I really want to have opportunity to get at least fresh hand with N, so that's the reason why I decided to go with 3 Ns. 1 Pokemon Ranger, pretty much remove all effects of attacks of on each players and his or her Pokemon. You know why is that right here. For the Glaceon, of course, for Giratina EX. I mean, we really need to have it. But, of course, even with the Giratina, we can always use Turbo Assault and accelerate our bench with, for example, 1 Strong Energy or 1 Double Cores Energy to one of our Pokemons in play. I mean, you can even go with the Carving and Carving Break, but that's just too many evolutions again, and I don't know, somehow it's good, but it's not good. 4 copies of Professor Sycamore, just straight away discard hand, draft 7 new cards, pretty much it, no doubt about that. 1 Faded Town is a stadium card. There was actually a lot of discuss in my head about stadium card. I end up just by playing 1 Faded Town. Why? Because a lot of Mega Evolution decks these days, and Faded Town can actually be a good disruptive deck for them. If I just decide to go with the Pearl City, I guess I don't have... it's not good in my opinion, because if my opponent put Pearl City down to 3 Pokemons, I'm not going to be able to discard it with my Pearl City because I'm not running Deliquent. and having that Faded Town can actually negate that effect of the Paralycity and discard it, and on the other hand it can help me against those Mega Evolutions. Any other stadium that I can use, pretty much just a Scorched Earth, but then just with 4 basic energies and Scorched Earth, I don't know, it can actually help in some matches, like against Volcanions with that Scorched Earth, more to Volcanion player than actually to myself, just because I'm running 4 copies of basic energies. 1 Float Stone, of course, being able to retreat. Basically, the main reason why I run 1 Float Stone is just for a Gallade, because it have 2 retreat costs and I really want to retreat it. But of course, even because of the Klefki, you never know, maybe you even start with the Klefki. But probably you're not going to start with the Klefki. There is much bigger chance to start with Talonflame. Probably in one of 10 games you're going to start with the Klefki, but it is how it is. We need to have 1 basic Pokemon. You can replace it with any Pokemon you really like. It really doesn't matter. So from the energies, 10 energies in total, 2 strong energies for increase the damage for 20 more with my Garchomps, Kabutops, and Gallades. 4 double cores energies, of course, for that sensitive blade, for of course Clink, X Scissors, pretty much even Arrow Blitz if I need it, and of course 4 basic fighting energies, which actually end up with 60 cards in this deck. As usual, guys, if you're looking for any of these cards, you know where you can find them on CCGCastle.com, of course, best place for the Pokemon trading card game. With TCG Center 5 code, you will also get 5% discount on your purchase, so why you shouldn't check that? You can find the link in my video description, so you should definitely have a nice time checking that page. So let's do some gameplay. Actually, I just talked too much. We should actually consider to the game so you can actually see how this deck will work in action. So see you in the game and enjoy. Alright guys, let's do this. So I'm going to call heads right here, and unfortunately it's a tails, so that means only one thing, that probably I'm going to start second. So if I go second right here, I'm going to be able to use my Arrow Blitz, if I can of course start with my Talonflame. And the first 7 cards, Talonflame. So I guess I will just put my Talonflame in the active spot, try to search my deck with my Doom Fossil Kabuto for 1 Kabuto, put it in play, basically attach energy on my Talonflame, now use Arrow Blitz and try to prepare that Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick for the next turn. Will I be able to do that? I don't know. I'm still thinking about playing again is much more better than just waiting with my Maxes in my hand. So let's go with a Talonflame in the active. I mean, I'm happy with my hand. I mean, I have energy, so I also have a Doom Kabuto Fossil. So maybe even playing that Ultra Ball and getting maybe Garchomp or a Gallade in my disco pile is not going to be that bad option. So let's see. Oh, he started with the Hoopa EX. I can definitely see some advantage right here because he started with the Hoopa, to be honest. So I will definitely try to get maybe even Lysandre as fast as I can to Lysandre his Hoopa again if he missed that Float Stone. But everything can happen right here, so there's the first Ultra Ball, so let's see what he can discard. Trainer's Mail and Pokemon Ranger. Alright, there we go. For another Hoopa EX. So double Hoopa play right here, pretty nice. Even if he can move 1 Hoopa from the active position on the bench, I can still Lysandre another one with the Float Stone, for example, and try to set up more Kabutops. So there is 1 Volcanion and 2 copies of Shaymin EX. So this is going to be 4 Pokemons on his bench. So probably he has something like Skyfield and of course something like Pearl City, so he can cut those unnecessary Pokemons from play. So this is 1 Fire Energy on his Volcanion. Once those Volcanions are going to be able to start attacking, my Pokemons are not going to be able to survive because 130 damage with Volcanion EX, 1 Steam Up for 30 is going to be 160, so that's going to be enough for the 1-hit knockout on my Kabutops. But still, Baby Volcanion is not going to be that strong. It's going to be able to hit for maximum, like, for now, 50 with 1 Volcanion EX in play. So there's 1 energy. Oh, he managed to get the Float Stone on the Hoopa, so he's going to be able to retreat on his Baby Volcanion on the next turn. Luckily, Talonflame has 130 HP, so it's not small amount of the damage. It's not small amount of the HP, definitely. so he can still use another setup right here. So I see 2 Shaymin on his bench. Really looking forward to knock them out. Unfortunately, I have 2 dead cards in my deck, and also 1 in my hand. These are Enhanced Hammers, so Enhanced Hammers against Volcanions and Greninjas are pretty much useless cards. And 2 energies on his Volcanion, oh my gosh, so let's just get rid of the Stadium because we really want to do that. Let's just go with Doom Fossil. I really don't have luck with that Doom Fossil. Really need to use my hand right here and find a few more Doom Fossils so I can maybe get that Kabutops somehow in play. And unfortunately, I need to use my Ultra Ball right here. It is how it is. I really need to get a Klefki and put it onto my bench because without Klefki, I guess this is just going to be GG maybe on the next turn. So really, Klefki is going to be the last line of defense right here. I'm going to play my Aero Blitz. And basically with my Aero Blitz, I'm going to take 1 more Doom Fossil, and I'm going to take like a Fossil Excavation Kit because there is no way that I can actually set up my Maxie, so I really need to have that Kabuto somehow in play. So as I mentioned, he can just maybe get Max Elixir Energy Attachment and maybe just retreat and use his Volcanion hit for like 130. There is 1 energy, as you can see. So will he be able maybe somehow to bring switch or something like that? So there's also 1 steam up. Who knows? Right now he can hit for 50. So he just decided to use Power Heater actually for 60, not for the 50. And 1 energy is going to be attached on Shaymin and 1 more on another Shayminiacs. So let's go with a Doom Fossil. Okay, so this is just pathetic. I cannot get my Kabuto by any means in play, and this really hurt. It really hurt to watch. At least 1 Kabuto, there we go. Finally, a first Kabuto enters the play. And another one, nope, no sign of Kabuto. So I'm going to attach 1 strong energy right here. And for the next turn, I guess I can use Ultra Ball and Maxie, but I still cannot have everything that I need. I'm going to end 1 more time. And I'm really looking forward. Okay, so there is a Maxie's hit Ball Trick. This is gonna be good. I'm going to take Ultra Ball and I'm going to take a piece of puzzle. That's pretty much all I really need. A piece of puzzle and a Ultra Ball. Oh, I already have Ultra Ball in my discard pile. So I'm going to grab actually a Garchomp or Premonition. It's hard to say. Gallade actually have more HP. Gallade and 1 piece of puzzle. Definitely. Okay, there we go. So next turn I can actually have in play my Gallade on the bench, and this is definitely going to be a big deal. So there we go with a N, and all suddenly I lost basically all cards that I had, but at least I managed to pull 2 down fossils, so maybe I'm gonna be able to put at least 1 more Kabuto in play. So there is a Trainer's Mail, and yeah, still he can just use Power Heater actually and hit for 30. Right now I have 90 damage, so there is a Ultra Ball. Let's first go with those Doom Fossils. I will try to dig somehow my Kabuto on the bench. Kabuto number 2. Oh, nice. Kabuto number 2 on the bench. And I'm going to use my energy on Kabuto. What else I should do? I guess I should just Ultra Ball and Sycamore for 7. Or I can maybe use my Aero Blitz, grab Maxie, and grab... Let me see, Maxie, Ultra Ball, Super Rod. Nah, I guess I'm just going to use my Ultra Ball right here. Oh, you got... Oh my gosh! Oh, what a misclick! This is not happening, but okay, never mind. Arrow Blitz for Maxie and for another Ultra Ball, so I can actually save the things right here for the next turn. I mean, what the heck is going on? I just did a so big misplay right here, but actually it ended up not bad at all at the end, because I can Super Rod one of my energies and I can pretty much Ultra Ball the top deck card, and this is going to be a Lysandre, and 2 Steam Ups are going to give him a knockout, but unfortunately just a single power hitter for 30. Okay, I'm luckily right here. I guess I will put back my double Color's energy. It will be much more useful. This is going to be Ultra Ball pretty much for Kabutops, and I'm going to put my Kabutops in the active position because I can knock out his Volcanion, and this is going to be Maxie for 5. Luckily, Maxie for that Gallade. And unfortunately, no sign of double Color's energy, but I can still use my first attack, and I can even go with the Ultra Ball for one more Kabutops and put it onto my bench. There we go. I can even use my V-Seeker for Maxie next turn again, but I don't have another fighting Pokemon stage 2 in my deck. So I'm going to use my Premonition, almost forget about it. The top deck is gonna be N. And I'm going to knock him out right here with my first attack. And I will also heal the damage off from my Kabutops. So if he wants to knock out my Kabutops, of course, he will need 1 energy for that Steam Up. So can he do that? We should see. If he is not capable to do that, I guess I can just next turn use my V-Seeker for Sycamore, I guess. Yeah, definitely. I mean, definitely. I should probably discard. I don't know. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I still have like a 4 piece of puzzles. So for the later, I can use piece of puzzles. They're all gonna be useful. So, oh my gosh, my chair is so freaking bad. This is just not true. Let's see. 1 energy, 1 Steam Up, 1 knockout. Nope, just Volcanic hit for 130. Very, very bad time right now for my opponent, so I'm definitely looking forward to use my V-Seeker for Sycamore. Even I know what 5 cards I'm going to get. I'm going to get, like, as you can see, 4 energies as a top deck, but who cares? As long as my opponent will not be able to drive energy cards right here, I don't need to worry too much about it. So I guess I can maybe even use my X Scissors for like 140, 160 if I can get heads. I mean, or I can use my Cling and basically hit for 50 and heal 50 damage, or even 70 damage. Next turn, he cannot attack without Escape Rope and Magic. So I'm going to take a big risk right here, actually, by playing my Cling. And since I already used my Premonition, I will try to see what I can find with the next 3 cards. Enhanced Hammer, V-Seeker, nothing good. I will take the risk with the Cling right here for the 70, just because I have another Kabutops, and I can just easily attack with that Kabutops with his X Scissors for the knockout, because I have, as you can see, 3 double Color's energies in my hand, so I can knock out his Volcanion EX, and he's not going to be capable to attack with another Pokemon. So if he wants to attack, he really needs to find Escape Rope, or even switch, because Volcanion EX, once he used Volcanic Hit, he cannot attack again. So that's the rule for this card. And I have another Kabutops. I have even Gallade, which means that I can use Premonition, and I can also hit with Sensitive Blade for like 130. And he managed to find a V-Seeker. This is going to be V-Seeker for Pokémon Ranger. And Volcanic Hit. Nice play. Very, very nice play right here. I mean, I cannot complain against that. That was definitely a very big play right there. No doubt about that. So I'm going to be able, basically, to knock out his Kabutops, but to knock out his Volcanion, but I first need to get heads. Or actually, no, yeah, Volcanion is 180 HP. I need to get heads, and this is gonna be tricky, for sure. Let's go with the V-Seeker for N. Just because I have too many energies and unnecessary stuff right there. I actually did misplay right there. I should just go with my Gallade in the active position. I use V-Seeker for N, attach double course energy, and knock him out with my Gallade. I don't know why I didn't do that. Did the misplay. It is how it is. So, top deck Float Stone. I mean, Fossil Excavation Kit as the top deck, but I don't have another Kabuto, so I can even go with Float Stone as a top deck. Something like that. But really looking forward to get at heads right here. Come on, Pikachu coin, give me the heads. Yes, there we go. 160 for the knockout. Just in fashion. For 2 prizes. I'm down to 3, and there is even Escape Rope and a V-Seeker. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I mean, I can easily Lysandre on his bench, Shaman, with Escape Rope, of course, and I can use my Sensitive Blade, but I first need to get that double course energy, of course. It is in the next 5 cards, but first I need to get them. If I use Escape Rope, I know what is going to happen. He will promote his Hoop Injector spot, and he actually decided to quit. Oh, I'm kind of surprised, but pretty much he didn't have another attacker, and I was already set it up, so that's pretty much it, guys. It's a GG. Alright, so no basic Pokemon for me, the same thing for my opponent, so we both don't have basic for that third one. There we go again, no basic Pokemon for me. So will there be a basic for my opponent? Same thing, no basic Pokemon for him. So I guess I really want to start with the Talonflame right here. Still no basic for me. Okay. So the rule is that you need to have at least 1 basic Pokemon in your deck, because without basic Pokemon you're not allowed to start a game. And basically you can run 4 Talonflames, but you also need to have at least 1 copy of basic Pokemon any kind. So there we go with the Talonflame. Do I want to keep this hand? Well, I guess I don't have another option. I have that Doom Fossil Kabuto. I have the energy. I have Kabuto sitting in my hand. I have V-Seeker, Enhanced Hammer, so I have pretty decent hand right here. So maybe I can even go for Ultra Ball and Maxie for the next turn, I guess. I'm going to attach my energy, and I will try with my Fossil Kabuto. Unfortunately, no sign of Kabuto right here, so pretty much I'm going to pass my turn. What should I do here, basically, for the next turn? Use my Arrow Blades. We'll definitely try to find Ultra Ball and Maxie, I guess. I guess this is going to be pretty good for getting that as fast as I can. Maxie's Kabutops. There is a double chorus energy as a top deck. So I'm going to use my Arrow Blades, and I'm still thinking, let me see, Ultra Ball for any 2 cards, like for example Enhanced Hammer and Kabutops, then I can burn my Puzzle of Time, then I can also attach my energy, then I can also use my Fossil. Well, definitely, let's take a risk. Let's grab Ultra Ball and Maxie, and pretty much it all depends on the top deck. So top deck is going to be the card that I'm going to see. If you can maybe find a strong energy and attach it, I can actually even use then Enhanced Hammer. But to be honest, the best card I can get here, probably it's going to be maybe top deck, something like a Garchomp. So I can get rid of that Garchomp maybe, so I can actually try to set up that Maxie for the next turn. 1 more energy on his carving. And basically what he can do right here. I mean, since he have a very slow deck, I didn't force to find Kabuto with that Fossil Excavation Kit, to be honest. So there's a reason why I just chill with that Doom Fossil on the turn 1, and that's all. So waiting to see what he plays with his Carbings and that Spinarch. So Ultra Ball for Level Ball and Ultra Ball. Okay, so pretty much wasted resource for that Machamp. Okay, so Champ PX on the other side. I guess I have slightly advantage. If I can set up, it's definitely going to be advantage. So he just decided to retreat on his Machamp right here. Oh, nice. Another Ultra Ball is a top deck. So let's go with the Ultra Ball for Kabutops and Maxie. And of course, this is going to be Ultra Ball for a Garchomp or for Gallade. I guess for Gallade because I can use Premonition. Then I'm going to use another Ultra Ball for that Gallade and Enhanced Hammer. And do I want to take something? Well, I guess I'm going to take that Klefki and put it onto my bench to waste that one card. And I can use my Fossil Excavation Kit right here. Maybe I can even hit that Kabuto, attach that double Colors energy on it. Nope, it's not going to happen. Puzzle of Time to rearrange the top 3 cards, because I need to do that. It really doesn't matter where should I put them. Double Colors energy attachment, even that doesn't matter, but it's gonna go on the Klefki. And the Seeker for Maxie. There we go with the Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick. And I'm going to grab right here Gallade, just because I can use a Premonition and rearrange the top 5 cards. There we go with another Doom Fossil. Unfortunately, no sign of Kabuto yet. So let's go with another Fossil Excavation Kit for 2 more Dooms. There we go, guys. No sign of Kabuto. Where are my Kabuto? Okay, this is very painful to watch, to be honest, but okay, it is how it is. So for the next turn, I guess I'm going to use, well, there's no point of using Gallade at this moment as long as I'm going to use my Aura Blitz. So this is going to be Aura Blitz for 40, and I will search my deck for any 2 cards. I mean, I only have 1 Kabuto. You gotta be kidding me right here. So I guess I can grab Ultra Ball. Not sure. Let's go with what do I have in my discard pile? Just a single Kabutops. I guess if I grab Ultra Ball and V-Seeker, I'm not going to be able to set up that Maxie. So I'm going to grab Ultra Ball and Super Rod. Maybe not. Do I need that Ultra Ball? Maybe for Garchomp to discard it. Yeah, I guess I'm going to do that. Okay. So for next turn, I'm going to play Ultra Ball, discard 2 Kabutops, put them back with my Super Rod into my deck. And of course, discard with my Sycamore for 7, also that Garchomp. So there we go with a Ultra Ball. Alright. I'm going to throw out that Garchomp, so I can have a possibility to put it with the Maxie on the bench. At some point of the game, it's definitely going to be useful. And I will use my Sycamore for 7. Okay, nice. There is Kabuto, but I guess I cannot use it now. So this is gonna be... I cannot believe how bad luck I actually had that I have 3 Kabutos in my discard pile. And not in my discard pile, but in my prize cards. Let's just grab that Puzzle and that Ultra Ball for next turn, so I can actually have another Maxie. So Maxie is definitely going to be for a Garchomp. There's no doubt about that. I really need to get the power of the Garchomp in play. No energy from my opponent. Very sad. Let's go with a Float Stone on Gallade. Of course, Ultra Ball for Kabuto and a N. Do I need to take any card? Because with 2 Puzzle of Times, I'm going to grab Ultra Ball and 1 more card. So that 1 more card can be any card. Yeah, definitely let's grab Talonflame so I can discard it. So 2 pieces of puzzles. It's gonna be for Ultra Ball. So with the Ultra Ball, I'm going to throw out Talonflame and N, and I still have 1 card to waste attach energy and use my V-Seeker. So I'm going to grab, I guess I'm going to grab Super Rod and reshuffle back. Oh no, if I grab Super Rod, I'm not going to be able to play my Maxie. So I'm just going to grab pretty much any card that can be played. Well, Puzzle of Time can be played. So Ultra Ball for Talonflame and N. Pretty much for nothing. Energy attachment on Gallade. Piece of puzzle to see the top 3 cards, blah blah blah. It really doesn't matter which 3 cards are gonna be. A V-Seeker for that Maxie, so I can put Garchomp in play. There we go. I can even pick that Kabuto. Nah, let's better grab Kabuto because it's Kabutops deck, so we really want to have that Kabutops in play and attack with it. It's all about it. I'm going to retreat and I'm going to knock out his Machamp right here with my Sensitive Blade, but let me just see the top 5 cards. I guess energy I don't need. I can use Escape Rope, I can use well, something like that. Alright guys, so this is gonna be a Sensitive Blade for 170 damage. It's enough for the knockout and his Machamp EX. And I can pull 2 prize cards. Will there be a few Kabutos? A V-Seeker and a Kabuto. Okay, but I guess I will have only 1 Kabutops in play, and that's pretty much it. Since I can't at this moment reshuffle back more Kabutops in my deck, so there is a Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick and another Carbon Break in play. Well, he can use Power Gem, go straight away for 40, or he can go with Diamond Gift and go for like 20 and attach 1 fighting energy from his discard pile to one of his banished Pokemons. And there is very nice energy with the Max Elixir on his baby Zygarde, and he also will get Fighting Fury Belt, so he's going to be Beast with 160 HP. So it's not going to be easy way to knock him out. Oh, there's another Max Elixir. Will he be able to hit another one? Unfortunately, no. And there we go with a Diamond Gift. Only for 20, but 1 energy is going to be attached. I'm going to play right here, actually, V-Seeker for N. But before we go with V-Seeker for N, let's just attach 1 Fighting Energy on that Kabutops. Oh, actually, let's go with Double Course Energy, but I don't know if my opponent actually played that. I don't know if he actually played. Let's go with the V-Seeker for N, so I can maybe bring another Kabuto in play with that Doom Fossil. And unfortunately, I gave him also opportunity to drop some cards, so this game can actually be much more interesting to watch. Let's go with another Fossil Kabuto. Again, no sign of Kabuto. Dang. So I can knock him out, but next turn he can knock my Gallade with the Zygarde. Do I really want to do that? Yes, I don't want to do that. I will use my Arrow Blitz right here for 40. And we'll try to pretty much use my Doom Kabuto. And which else card I can take? Do I have a V-Seeker for Lysandre? No, I don't have Lysandre right here. So 2 more Fossil Excavators are discarded. I'm going to take Lysandre for next turn. Basically, with the Lysandre, I'm going to be able to knock out his Zygarde on the bench. So I think this is going to be pretty much GG after that. Okay, Float Stone, so he can retreat his Carbink. If he can get... Oh, there's another Machamp. Let's see what else he can get right there. And oh, a big Enhanced Hammer. Oh, luckily Enhanced Hammer from Kabutops. This is definitely a good one, because right now I have still Gallade in play who can hit for tons of damage. But if he can find Lysandre, this is gonna be a perfect... Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. He got the Lysandre. This is the perfect... A perfect hand for him. I mean, a perfect hand. And I was still doubting about where should I actually put that energy. Should I go with a double course energy or just with the regular energy? But he pretty much gets everything right here, so I really need to hit that Kabuto right now, because Oh my gosh, there's no sign of Kabuto again. This is gonna be a Lysandre maybe on... Well, if I can hit heads next turn, I can knock out his Zygarde, but I'm definitely in bad position right there. There's no doubt about that. He can maximum hit for like 130. I'm going to use my Aura Blitz. Luckily I have resistance -20, so he's not capable to knock out right there. And I need to take pretty much my double Color's energy and maybe even Special Charge. Okay. So, very bad position right here. 3 Puzzle of Times discarded. I cannot play that Kabutops, so I need to win with just a single Kabutops and a Talonflame. It's definitely not going to be easy. There is no freaking way I can get back from this Lysandre. That Lysandre was so big that I guess I'm not going to be able to bring back. So, he can hit for 110 right there, and with the poison it can be 110 plus 10 more. So there is a Lysandre, I'm going down to 4, he will get 5 new cards. So there's just another Kabutops. And I guess it would be much better if I actually take that Garchomp instead of the Kabuto, but 10 more damage to each of his Pokemon on the bench. Which means that I definitely need to take risk right there and try to apply more pressure. I'm going to use my Special Charge to reshuffle those strong energies back into my deck. But more than that, it's just a question, will I be able actually right here to get a heads and knock him out with my X Scissors? Well, at least something good right here. At least something good. So, one prize to take. Oh, Kabuto. Such a nice card, but it cannot be played. I cannot attack with my Wonderlock, unfortunately. There is a big Fighting Fury Belt attached and he's Machamp. This is going to be a freaking beast with 220 HP at this moment. And of course, that Diamond Gift is going to give him more juice. I mean, 2 more energies, and even Maxie is going to be for like a 1-hit knockout, without doubt about that. So I guess getting Lysandre right here is the best thing I can get, maybe, so I can somehow try to put as many pressure on his Machamp, but still I cannot get back from this matchup because I simply cannot get another Kabutops in play, not even Machamp, I guess. I mean, I can try to bring another Maxie right here for the next turn, so there's a Diamond Gift. So I don't even have those Ultra Balls, so getting Maxie is not going to be easy at all. So 2 more energies. I mean, what can I do? I can definitely retreat. Let me see. If I can find Hex Maniac, maybe there is a way to do something. I'm going to retreat. Oh, but if I want to retreat, I need to pay 2 energy retreat cost. I mean, I can retreat and grab something like a Hex and strong energy, or I can try to find a few strong energies so I can actually power up my Kabutops right here. Let's just use Aura Blitz and let's grab, let's see, strong energy, and should I go with the Lysandre, or should I go maybe with Escape Rope, since I have V-Seeker for N, so I can buy a turn to power up that Kabutops actually. So if you have access to Lysandre, then this is pretty much over. But if there is no access on the Lysandre from my opponent, I still have chance to win. I cannot say that I don't have chance to win. There is a big red card. That will change things a little bit. At least I managed to pull Escape Rope and Strong Energy. Still, if he does not have V Seeker for M, I think I might be capable to power up my Kabutops, so I can actually one-hit knockout somehow his Machamp. So I can hit for like 80 plus 60, which is 140, 160, 180. Oh, still I'm short for 20. I'm still short for 20, even with that. Another Machamp? Oh, this is a freaking big opportunity right here. So there's a Trainer's Mail. And Professor, this is definitely going to be a big opportunity, I guess. Very, very big opportunity right here to power up my Kabutops and somehow knock out his Machamp. If I can somehow get a Lysandre as a top deck, this is going to be a Lysandre from the nightmare from my opponent. I see 2 switches in his discard pile, so I guess I don't have another option than go with my Kabutops in the active position just because I had that Escape Rope. If I play Escape Rope, I know that he will bring that carving in the active spot, so let's just go with a Escape Rope and let's see what he can put in the active position right there. So Professor Sycamore top deck. He has 6 cards in his hand, and I wouldn't be surprised if he don't have V Seeker for Lysandre there. So let's go with the Sycamore for 7. Okay, I cannot complain against that. I have pretty much everything right there. I can just put that Faded Town for the next turn in play, I guess. And I'm going just to pass. It's 50-50 chance right here. If he have energy V Seeker for Lysandre, it's a GG. But if he have just the energy and no V Seeker for the Lysandre, it's GG for me. Yeah, there's a Lysandre. Okay, so anyway, Poisonous Nest, and my Kabutops is knocked out, so it was definitely painful, but very close. Even with just a single Lysandre, even with just Lysandre dead in my hand with Strong Energy next turn, Lysandre, he's my champ. Heads on the coin flip, it's gonna be GG because I would be able to drop 2 prize cards, but I can just pass my turn right now and pretty much end the game because I don't have another Kabutops to play. Shame, but it is how it is. So waste too much resources. I mean, 3 Kabutos actually were prized, so okay, just finish the game. So 3 Kabutops was actually prized, and there was no chance to get back from that impact. Maybe if I took that Garchomp instead of the Kabuto, I should probably win, but I didn't. Once again, guys, there is a full deck list. I hope you enjoy watching these 2 battles with this deck. So the first game was actually in my favor. The second game, unfortunately, I didn't win. Well, it is how it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The most important thing is to play and get fun. So yeah, it was pretty much close matchup. If I was able to basically preserve my Kabutops and use Lysandre on my opponent, Machamp, and get heads, I would be winner, but my opponent actually had access on his Lysandre, and he pretty much decided to knock out my Kabutops on the bench and pretty much end the game. So once again, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more future videos. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave comments below. Till the next time, have a nice day, and goodbye.